Hi, good evening. I forgot that I need cat litter. So I'm at the Walmart getting cat litter, and I'll probably get distracted with other stuff, but we'll find out. All right, so hello. Clean them off a little bit here. Yes, all right, so good evening. How's it going? I'm glad you're doing good. You doing okay? You surviving? Having a good time? Ooh, party. All right. So I went to the store. I did buy cat litter. I'm trying out this. There's a small bag. It's supposed to last 30 days, apparently. There's something called Vibrant Life Mini Crystals. So it's crystals. I was looking to see if it was like supposed to be added to cat litter. Nope. It's just you use the bag. So it says regularly scoop, remove solid waste, rake, mini crystals, something or other. Anyway, I didn't read the thing. So I'm gonna try that. It's pretty lightweight and it's I don't know, cheap. It's like less than $8. So if it works well, I'm gonna start ordering it on Amazon, hopefully the same price or whatever, and then I can just put it on like, you know, what does they call it? Subscribe and save type of thing. So that'll be nice. All right, so Herbie food. This is romaine, hearts of romaine, or romaine hearts, whatever. So I'm just gonna rip that up. And I also got some green leaf. So when you go to the store, you ask your significant other if they need anything. It's just courtesy while you're there. So he's like, I can't think of anything, so maybe bring home some food. So obviously he wanted me to bring something that was already prepared. So when I was at Walmart, I actually got an idea. So I was looking at the meat. I'm standing in the meat section, looking at, you know, what can I make? I want to make something. What can I make? So I'm like, you know what sounds good? Something like Philly cheesesteak. That's not going to be Philly cheesesteak, but it will be something like it, like I said. So I found, where are you? So what I did is I got some mozzarella cheese, and I got a green pepper, and I got this, here it is, sirloin steak strips. So I'm gonna like smash them so they're extra tender, and you know, beat them with the hammer. So I'm gonna saute up the green pepper. I'm just gonna slice it and saute up the green pepper. I don't have any onion. That's okay. And then I'm gonna like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to make it like a regular Philly cheese. I got the mozzarella cheese, I assume goes on after you put the meat in the bun. You put the cheese and the peppers on, like sandwich in between. You put the cheese in between the peppers and the meat so that the cheese gets melty. Oh yeah, and I got these buns. They're just white bread buns, but they seem like good hoagie bun things, which I think is you know, close enough. I'm in the Midwest, so it'll be good. But I didn't feel like, you know, Taco Bell or McDonald's or whatever. I wanted to make something. And then on the side, I'm gonna do some garlic mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Here's green leaf lettuce. Herbie eats romaine, and oh, this is also romaine. It's usually romaine and green leaf, but I got two romaine things, I guess. Oops, whatever. It's fine. Romaine is good. Eat all the romaine. Yeah, so when you are shopping and you're not sure what it is you need off the shelf, make room for other people instead of just standing in the way of everything. It's just courtesy for you to not be in the way. You know what I mean? I needed the romaine and she was in the way looking at, I don't know, green peppers or something. I don't know what she was looking at. It doesn't really matter. I need what I need. Could I have said, excuse me? Yeah, but I wasn't really in a rush either. But her child was there and noticed that I needed in, so he's like slowly moving the cart back so she can like get out of the way. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, well anyways, let's get started on supper. I'm back. Changed my shirt, as you can see. All right, first things first, we're gonna cut up our potatoes. I want some garlic mashed, buttery garlic mashed potatoes. We're gonna use garlic. Look at these. Look at all those eyes. So I'm gonna take these to the sink, clean off the eyes, and we're gonna cube them and put them in this here pot. Okay. Green pepper is next, so just gonna slice it. I'm debating, do I want to slice by hand or do I want to use the mandolin? I feel like I'm gonna use the mandolin. You know what? Let's try the Temu thing. All right, so this thing has, I'm supposed to take this out. Well, look, it's not even clean. I have to get the crusty onion bits or whatever it was. Anyway, what part is it that, look, it's got like an egg separator, this thing. It's a big chunky thing. It's gotta be one of these. These look too small. That's a slicey thing, try to do it. Julianne. Oh, there's that thing. The comb. This comb thing, use it to scrape in here, and if there's like stuff stuck in it, it'll get that off, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go with the slicer. How does it go in? Sharp end. Like this. And there's a big gap. Oh, wait. It's this thing right here. This is a cheese grater, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that goes like that. Don't cut yourself. It goes in like this. There we go, like that. And then I think you just lift this, or no, take this thing off. All right, hold please. Okay, I think I figured it out. It's like this. There's a thing that you hold on to do that movement, but I don't want to use it. I'm gonna cut this. Look at it, it's dirty. I'm gonna cut this top part out, and then we should be good to go. This thing will only go down so far before it like just flops. If I tighten it some more, is that gonna work? I am new. There we go. Okay, so do I do it this side? It did slice it. Let's keep going. it. There we go. It's really thin. I think that's okay. Alright, we'll just keep going. Okay, so I don't know if you can see from this side of my thumb. This is my thumb. I don't think you can see it. But I have a scar. Like right here. You kind of see how it's a little, when I push on it, it's, you can kind of see it. Well, that's what happens when you aren't careful with the mandolin. The mandolin's very, very sharp. So as you can see here, there's gonna be some blood. I have sliced, you can see there's a chunk missing from my thumb. Yes. Thankfully it didn't go like to the bone or whatever, but just be careful. That's why they have the garters. I should have used the garter and I should have went from top to bottom, not bottom to top. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. All right, so I have my first aid kit here. Let me fix myself up. I can't put the bandage on until I can get the bleeding to stop. I'm gonna need more toilet paper. Side note, if you are ever finding yourself requiring medical care, like at home, ask the nurse to leave you, the nurse, not the doctors. The doctor's going to charge, but ask the nurse to give you some of this like medical tape or whatever. It rips real easy and it stays. This is not going to work out so well. It stays. It's not pretty. I'll fix it prettier later, but I got the bleeding to stop. I put on some antibiotic with pain relief cream. We also have triple antibiotic ointment. It's Neosporin, but you know, so not the brand. So use the guard when dealing with these things. They're very, very sharp mandolin, and I still have like this much left, and you can see it like went crooked on me, but I've got this much cut off, so I think it's good enough. I will chop up the rest and throw it in, and okay, time to beat the meat. This is the meat already. It's quite thin already, but I want it thinner, more tender. So I'm gonna use this end because I want to tenderize it more, and we're just gonna go flip it over. There, flatter, holy, and holy, flat and holy. I'm going to do that for each strip. Okay, we're over here now. So I have in here my green peppers. I went ahead while I was pounding the meat. I have these green peppers just sauteing on like a medium. And so they're soft. So now I'm going to add my meats and get these all cooked up. And we'll season that with just some like seasoned salt. I think that's all I'm going to do is seasoned salt. I want to cover this. Don't want to lose the juices. That's not how that works, but that's fine. So my potatoes are not boiling yet, but once they start boiling, we'll test them with a fork and see if they are fall out. They fall off the fork, and then we will smasher them. Okay, as you can see, everything. I put the lid on, and I let everything just marinate and cook in their juices. They're still a little red in the meat, but that's okay. It'll go away by the time I'm done seasoning everything. I just put a lid on it, and let it marinate and cook in their juices. That's it. So let's season it. Okay. We're gonna go with the Lowry's seasoned salt. Good amount of that. How do you measure? With your heart. Measure until your ancestors say that's enough. That's how you cook. By feeling. Yes. That's it. We don't really need to add anything else. Alright, my potatoes are boiling. Woo! Fork tender means when you stab it, if I can stab one, it falls off the fork. See that? Not fall off the fork. Unless you shake it, it has to, you go in and come out and it doesn't pick any up, then it's done. It's obviously not done. So we're just gonna put the lid back on, wait for a few more minutes. So I just tasted some of my steak. It's pretty bland. We need to add more spices. So there's a really nice au jus going in here, which just means meat juice. It's gonna be good for the, you know, for the sandwiches. This is just parsley, not really there's a little bit added flavor, but not much, that's for sure. So we're gonna add some onion, some minced onion I have here. That takes too long. There we go. Seems like a good amount. Some minced onion. We want to add something else. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to turn this back on a medium low. We're going to let that marinate in its juices. There's not enough. If I added more water or like a beef stock type of thing, there'd be more au jus that we could like scoop out and dip our sandwich in, but I don't want to do all that. You know, like a French dip, but this is not a French dip. I'm going for Philly steak, but not. Midwestern Philly steak? Sure, we can call it that. All right, and now I'll pick a different seasoning. Okay, look. Stick it, stick it, stick it. Nothing sticks. Stick it. Oh, one stuck. This could go a little bit longer, but I am impatient, so I'm just gonna do it now. Let's drain. Remember, I got this thing from Temu for free. I use it for meat chopping. Works really well for potato chopping too. Mashing. I don't have a plastic masher. I don't want to use metal in this pan. So let's not lose some. All right, I'm gonna mash all these up. Add some butter and garlic. Tip for sour cream: when you have sour cream, you're not sure when you're going to use the next bit of sour cream. I put sour cream in my potatoes so that they're creamier. In a bowl, upside down. You want a bowl or a tray or something because it will leak. But you store it upside down, it will last way longer than it should. Ah, shit. Alright, so this is how we're assembling. We have our sandwich bun. Put on the meat. Just a few slices of meat. meat. Okay, get yourself the veggies, which apparently are now mush. That's fun times. I don't know what happened. All my veggies turned to mush. That's okay. Alright. You're gonna put peppers in here. Don't slice them too thin. That's what happened here. Alright, so we got your peppers. Then you're gonna put on your mozzarella cheese. Sprinkle that, a good helping of that on there. A little more cheese. And that's it. And I'm gonna put the top bun down. And then we put in, put the potatoes on. Ta-da! Philly steak, sort of, with, it's a steak sandwich with pepper and cheese. And then a garlic mashed potato. Once Russ gets back in here, he can take his food and go do whatever he's got to do. He's got tournament this weekend, so he's been doing tournament prep all week. So, that's what he's doing now, I think. Anyway, make myself some, and we can try it. Alright. Well, you're welcome. Okay, so. Potatoes. Very garlicky, creamy. I don't peel, that's why there's like a little bit of crunch. So, the skin has all the nutrients, that's why I don't peel them, okay? Or most of the nutrients. Alright, and then sandwich time. Probably could put more sandwich. Oh well. Nope. That's what I expected. 2 thumbs up. Okay. Supper is a success. Per usual. Well, I can't say per usual. I don't know if I've made like a terrible supper that just wasn't edible, but I know I've done like a couple of times being lazy or not paying attention or something, and you know, might have burnt some, but it's still usually edible. Russ ate the rest. Look, so he used the spatula because he made an au jus. He took the juices and he like dip his sandwich in it, which is great. We got a bunch of mashed potatoes left over. We put these away. Then I'm gonna go pee, and then we're going to bed. All right. So I think Kitty likes her new litter. She's used it a number of times this evening. Even though it is a high of 87 degrees tomorrow, it's usually like 60 degrees in the office. So I'm always wearing something, sweatshirt or something. Oh, speaking of work, they're filming, right? So they did some filming today. They're just like, act natural. And it was pretty slow on the phones when they came around, so we weren't like taking any calls. We're just trying to look busy, I guess. But honestly, our queues are pretty empty at the moment. Or at least they were when I left the office. Look at that. I need to do better because it's all like exposed up here. But anyway, yeah, so tomorrow being Friday, they're gonna do some more filming, I guess, for more work. I don't know what the film is for, what the little thing is for. But because they've had people in basically this whole week, they've done catering, so I don't have to I don't have to bring food. Today we had Ian's pizza with salads. I had some salad and I had a slice of mac and cheese pizza. So My point being, because they're really cold in the office, I have to wear a sweater or something like that. But I need to get, I should have done laundry because I need, where is my sweater? Oh, there it is. I need, leggings. So I have to go through my dirty clothes and find my leggings. So in a pinch, when I need something but it's not clean, I will do what I call poor man's laundry. Or lazy man's laundry, whatever you want to go by. And I will take my article of clothing, and I will spray it down with Febreze, like the night before. And the next day it smells less, if it smells at all. Clothes that I wear they only get really stinky if I'm like out in at the club dancing the night away. I get really sweaty or something. But in general, because I have an office job, I can just re-wear a lot of clothes. So if they stink, I don't obviously re-wear clothing like that. Anyway, I really need to, I've been saying this, and I need to actually do something and talk to a doctor to try and get to the point where I can get this lower belly like taken off, the skin. It's heavy and I feel very much lighter when I don't have it, or when it's being supported. I breathe better, more comfortable. Anyway, I wish I had the money for that kind of surgery. Yeah, so tomorrow is Friday. I'll begin going into the office. Russ has a tournament. He'll be leaving in the afternoon, so I gotta wish him good night and good luck and whatever tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a grand old evening. Sleep well. Toodles.